Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a long time. I did a commentary slash reaction videos, and I took a long break from YouTube because I need to take care of myself because I have health issues. I'm still taking a break, but the reasons why I came back is that this video of Gordon Ramsay got a lot of Puerto Ricans talking. And I'm a Puerto Rican myself, so I'm quite curious what is all this commotion, and I really want to react to it. And also, once my surgery's on August 30th, once everything is good and I'm healed up, we can get everything back to normal, so we can back to nerd talk and the good stuff. So I want to thank everybody for being patient with me and standing by me, and those who are left. What else can I say? My health comes first, and it is what it is. But let's react to Mr. Gordon Ramsay making Puerto Rican crispy rice dish known as Pegao.
One of the most extraordinary, incredible islands I've ever had a chance to visit. I'm going to show you a local. It's a beautiful dish used with leftover rice. It's called Pegao.
Gordon Ramsay, Pegao, Pegao. That's how you pronounce it. It's Pegao, not Pegao. Where do you find the word pig in it? And leftover rice, I don't remember of leftover rice becoming a Pegao. That's not what Pegao is. And if anybody doesn't know what a Pegao is, it's like you're cooking rice and bean, and in the bottom of the pan, it will crisp up the rice, making it a layer. Once it's nice and crispy, you scoop it up, and that's arroz pegao. But the way I'm looking is not a great start. I don't remember a traditional pegao to be a leftover rice. But let's continue.
And it's going to be done almost like a sticky rice in a cast iron. So the secret is beautiful sausage. I've got some cooked chicken here first. Now, this is about how do you elevate that?
Sausages and chicken. Oh, I'm quite curious what's going to be.
How do you lift that up to the next level? Now, the beauty of this dish is that it's a staple, nothing fancy, but the flavor profile is unique, and I mean unique. Slice up the onions, not too thin, otherwise they burn. Whilst I do that, these are leftover roasted chicken.
So those are leftover chicken. Why your leftover chicken looking white right there, my dude? That looking pale. That chicken doesn't look like it's cooked from yesterday. That's not looking good.
Take them, lightly season them, okay, and just get them into the cast iron pan. I want to get that really nice and crispy.
Lightly season them with salt. I do not understand that salt does not bring flavor to the meat. What do you mean lightly seasoning with salt, my dude? Where's the adobo y sazon? Isn't it a Puerto Rican dish? Isn't that the Puerto Rican way? You just gonna go to a store and get Goya products, adobo y sazon. Salt is not going to bring the flavor to the chicken. That's going to taste bland. I do not understand that. Like, I'm questioning your taste bud. You're supposed to be the greatest chef. You're supposed to understand flavor. But salt to the damn chicken, that's not bringing no goddamn flavor.
Over to the pan. Nothing in there, just straight on. And get them nice and crispy. I want the chicken.
That chicken looking sad right there. That chicken's pale. That chicken looking pale.
Fat coming off there. I'll show you why in a minute. Super crispy, really important. Now,
Super crispy, really important. What's important is to add adobo. That chicken looking like, oh God, that chicken's gonna taste like crap.
with the onions, get some garlic. Slice that down.
Onion and garlic ain't gonna save that goddamn chicken, I'm telling you.
Be generous on the garlic. Take some of this sausage, and all we do there is just literally take that out and squeeze that over. Get rid of the casing, and that's a beautiful Puerto Rican spicy sausage, which is going to give it a really...
Is that chorizo? I just want to know. Just if that's chorizo, just say that. But you don't need to add the onion and garlic to the chorizo because it's seasoning itself already. It's already has the seasoning to it. You don't need to add all that. But okay.
Pretty nice flavor to the rice. Now, that may not look appetizing, but trust me.
I'm afraid what you're gonna do.
Transform into something unique. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is fucking unique because I don't remember onions and garlic and chorizo and a bland chicken into the Pegao.
Now, once you've got the color on the chicken, take that out.
What color to the chicken? You said there's color to the chicken? That chicken's still bland. That chicken's still white. It's whiter than you. What color? What color? I don't see any color. Do anybody see any color? I don't see any brown color. Where's the adobo y sazon? Where that at? None. Only salt to the damn bland chicken. Color. What color to the damn chicken? That chicken is white as hell.
And then, with the onions, sausage, garlic in, over we go. I've got that flavor of that chicken in there already. Look, it's beautiful. Oil in.
Flavor in that chicken. What flavor in that chicken? I'm curious. What flavor? There's none. It's just salt. Continue.
Now your onions and your garlic and your sausage goes in. Now, fry that off. Beautiful. Now get that really nice and crispy. Great color on the sausage. Great color on the onions. Caramelize that garlic and start to make this really nice and flat now. Base. From there, take your salt and give that a really good seasoning.
More salt, great seasoning. Why you consider salt a seasoning? Salt is not considered seasoning to me. If you want seasoning, you want some flavor, adobo. Get adobo, please.
Beautiful.
And more oil.
Beautiful. Really important that you keep that
What's beautiful? That's not beautiful. That looks like a disaster to me, Gordon Ramsay.
on the heat, and it starts getting really nice and caramelized. Remember, we're going to crisp the rice, so you never ever get anything crispy in a cold pan. So keep that heat in there. Flatten that down nicely. Leave that bubbling away. Now, the chicken. Skin as well.
Yeah, he's gonna add that disgusting non-seasoning chicken. And it's supposed to be having color. What color, sir? That's still white. That looks like it's not been cooked properly. That's what I'm saying.
Open that up and sort of break it in half. And literally keep it nice and sort of chunky. Not too small. You want that all sort of coming off the bone. Get it too small, then it sort of disintegrates. You want those nice chunks of chicken running through this dish. I'm using all the skin as well. That's such great flavor.
What flavor you talking about? The skin as well is gonna give a great flavor. There's no flavor on the chicken. You only add salt to the chicken. There's not going to give no flavor at all. I'm questioning of your taste buds right now because I don't know what is it you tasting because you consider salt on a chicken consider having flavor. I don't know. I don't think so.
And look at that. Got a bit of spice in there.
Got a little bit of spice in there.
The caramelization going on there. That's exactly where I want to get that. Now, in with that chicken. Beautiful.
That's not beautiful. Quit saying that.
That is beautiful.
There's nothing beautiful about that.
Once all that's fried off, from there, take that out. Get that pan really nice and hot again. Look at that, how beautiful is that?
And that's not beautiful. Is that beautiful? That looks like crap.
And now we're going to start frying the rice. Really beautiful. The flavor in there is incredible. Now,
More oil. More oil. Oh my god.
oil goes in. Really important to get that oil piping hot, okay? And that's going to help literally get that rice nice and sticky. And this is the sear that's super important, okay? In she goes. Beautiful. Now from there, just
This man loves to say everything's beautiful.
literally pat that down and get that super crispy. Really important to get the rice so toasty. Almost in a way that you think you've over.
You don't need to do all that just to get the rice crispy. You just like doing the extra, don't you, Gordon Ramsay? Just to make it arroz pegao. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that.
We cooked it, but it's not. It's a smart way of doing it. Next, get my chicken over and spread that in there with the onions
Yeah, the bland ass chicken.
and the sausage. Look at that. Get all that resting juice. Beautifully done. But that just looks incredible. Chicken is nice and crispy.
It doesn't look incredible to me.
The onions have done their job. The sausage is rendered. The spices come out of those. And it really is literally making that sing. Push that down. Be disciplined. Pat that chicken into that rice and get that crispy. Now the garnish are the eggs. Just a beautiful fried egg on top of there, okay? So, non-stick pan. Bring that over.
You're gonna do the fry eggs now.
I'm gonna flavor the eggs with a little touch of garlic in there.
More garlic? Why are you adding more garlic and oil?
Beautiful. A little bit of the pepper. Again, just down. Again, local pepper. A little bit of heat to the eggs. I just want to run that through that oil. So beautiful.
You sure do love your oil.
Fry that off. Get that nice and crispy before we crack our eggs in there. Touch of salt. Now get that oil nice and hot. We should start softening the garlic and the peppers. Get a touch of butter in there.
Butter? Why do you need butter if you got oil?
And just to get this really nice and brown, look, I'm going to put a touch of butter down the side of the rice.
Butter to the Pegao. Why? That's not how you do a Pegao. I don't remember my mother ever put a butter to the fucking Pegao. You don't need to do. He actually adds extra oil and a damn butter to a Pegao. That's. I bet it's gonna. That food tastes nasty as hell.
Let's give that really nice nut brown flavour. And so as that starts getting nice and toasty,
You don't need to add butter just to make it toasty. You don't need to add all that shit. That's not a Pegao. But like you said, you were just making it, you're winging it, doing your own thing. That's just butter to the goddamn. Bruh, butter and oil and garlic and more garlic and a blam ass chicken and then into the fucking Pegao. That's a
underneath
shame.
that beautiful caramelized rice, the butter.
You could make a caramelized rice without adding any other. If you were to do it traditionally, you don't have to go through all that. I bet you those who are non-Puerto Ricans who watch this video, they will think, oh, I can make a pegao, and they think this is how you really make a pegao. That's not how you make it. No, that's disgusting.
Literally lifts the flavor. Now, once that butter melts, get your eggs straight in.
You're gonna
over the
put
garlic.
The egg
Such a beautiful way of cooking
the
eggs.
oil and butter.
And start getting them fried.
Going to be.
The flavor of those peppers and the garlic go into the eggs. Then we'll hit that with some cilantro.
That egg's not gonna be tasting right.
Roll that round. Use the stove to your advantage. Cilantro now. Get some beautiful cilantro. Group it up and literally cover those eggs with that cilantro. Watch this. So nice. Over. Beautifully. So on there, I'm going to tip that out for flavour. I'm just cooking the whites. That is nice and crispy. Over. And now for the exciting part.
I bet that pegao is greasy as hell. Cause of that butter and oil.
Get the plate. Carefully. Sit that on top. And then we'll turn that down. And literally bang. And just to be sure, and then lift that off. Beautiful. Wow.
That looks like I throw up on a plate. There's nothing beautiful about that.
And take your eggs. And use the garlic and peppers.
Why are you adding some more garlic and oil? Like, why are you adding some more? It's already having the butter and oil and already got some garlic in there. Like, ugh.
And then we have the most amazing Puerto Rican pegao.
That's not pegao. That's not pegao. That looks like shit on a plate. And if you eat that shit, that make you want to go take a big ass dump. I'm telling you, that's just gonna make you have a diarrhea eating that poor excuse of pegao. That's not even a pegao. Just don't call it pegao. Just call it something else. That is nothing. Nothing. That's disgusting. Well,